Hey, I'm William, and welcome to A Wig.
Week.
Wig. We recap, our little shows that we watch. Now we're watching RuPaul, so here we are talking about this episode, this very
What is it? What's
12?
the last episode? But I can't remember. You told me. Episode 11. Episode 11. I think that's what it is, right?
Yeah, yeah, we're on episode 11. It's hard to keep up whenever it's not that great.
Write that down. Episode
Let me get my notes here. We're over here taking notes, little notes that we do got. Usually I have a lot, but.
We're gonna try to keep this really short. Okay, we're gonna keep this one really short. Last one was really, really long.
But we had content to go off of.
That's true. That is true. Um,
I guess we can segue from we can like recap kind of what happened last week. Last week was a double Shantae. Should have been a double Shantae.
Absolutely not. It was absurd. It was unjust. Because that was just a subpar, lip sync. I was like waiting for something spectacular to happen last week, and it didn't. And so when the double Shantae happened, I said, RuPaul, what are you doing, ma'am? What are you doing?
There wasn't any good Shantaes that they could actually, double Shantaes that they can do this whole season, to be honest.
The irony.
So, I feel like they were like, okay, well, we have to do one like pretty soon because it's coming towards the end, And they didn't know that this week was going to happen.
They jumped the gun on that.
They jumped the gun. They were like, you know what? We're going to save these two queens because we don't know what's going to happen. Usually, it's easier to send someone home, the further you get along because, it's like you're just picking off the people who just stand out, But I don't know. Whatever. So, huh?
Yeah, we saw in the when the episode first started, they come back in a little elimination or not in this case. And people have some thoughts like me.
Yeah, Miss Jada had some thoughts. She was like, someone should have went home. I love y'all, but someone should have went home, which is T.
Gigi also kept it real. Gigi was like, I like y'all and everything, but it's a little like, oh my god, now we're still at 6. And the girls was like, really? She was like, I'm just saying,
that's just T. Someone should have went home.
For real. I was like, yeah. But they was being nice. Nobody was like, that is not a double Shantae. That was not it.
Yeah, I think that's what they were hitting at. But no one didn't want to say that. They want to be real nice, That wasn't Shantae worthy.
No.
That lip sync was just bare minimum at best.
For real.
That
was that. I feel like that was really all that happened. It did. And then just fast forward into the fucking mini challenge, which I forgot about for a minute. To be honest with you. I did.
Challenge. But it was funny to me. To
me. Yeah. Challenge was the little puppet challenge where they had to throw shade at the other queen.
Yeah.
Huh? What did you think about it?
What did I think about it? Well, I feel like for the most part, everybody was funny except for one person. Which, I really want to stand for this person so much because I love her style. Whenever I think of drag, I think of her style because it's just so eloquent. But it's really her mom. But hey, whatever, her mom designs stuff, cool. But whenever I think of it, I see her and I see Miss Jada, beauty, great, elegant, but
great. She's just united. Oh my gosh.
But had jokes that landed. Even Miss Shady Boots, Miss, wanna be overachiever, Miss wanna be shady, whatever. Miss Pie, she has some funny jokes.
I actually wrote down, we don't speak to her. She is like who must not be named around here. But I did write that she did really good. And the shade that she did threw at Miss Heidi. I love Heidi, but I found that hilarious. I was like, oh my gosh.
Whenever she came for her makeup, oh my god.
Yes. I'll shout her. I'll shout her.
Miss T. Oh, I had a name for her. I think I wrote it down later. I said Miss Shady One Note Pie.
Really, for real.
Yep. Yeah, Miss Shady One Note Pie. She actually brought it for this Millie challenge. I see that she's actually funny, has some type of talent. At least then she wasn't one note. Because, I guess she had to use the puppet instead of herself and, use an old character, So it's easier for her to shine in this.
Yeah, I feel like even though she didn't win the challenge, I feel like she probably should have, because I laughed the most at hers. I don't know if that's because I got a Heidi bias or whatever. I don't know. I feel like hers was the funniest. And then Gigi's was, she just bombed it. Like, I actually wrote down that I had secondhand embarrassment from watching her.
And it's so bad. I love her. I don't know why I want to love her so much. I don't understand why. What's my obsession with her? I feel like I just see the potential, you know? And she just keeps letting me down week after week. For the past 3 weeks, I'm like, girl, what is going on? What is going on? I don't understand. But, I thought Crystal was funny too. I was able to see her personality, which I feel like her personality is good.
Yeah.
Her drag, on the other hand, I don't understand.
Drag. I just don't like her drag. But, for the past 2 weeks, I've been like, what the fuck is this? Oh, Crystal.
I feel like she was doing, apparently, the judges didn't like her style in the beginning, but I thought,
I liked it in the beginning.
Yeah.
I feel like me and the judges are, totally opposite.
Yeah, same. I saw Crystal's, potential.
Now, just think of what's the next craziest thing I can do.
Right. I like camp. We'll get into her later, her drag later, because, we'll talk about it. But, she did well in this challenge, I feel like. And I saw the personality, which, if I can mix Crystal's and Gigi's, personality and, style together.
Yeah, that's true.
Imagine the drag queen that would come out of that.
Yeah. Got a point there.
Was it? Huh?
I was just gonna say, Jackie ended up winning. I don't even remember hers. Do you?
I remember laughing. I
don't remember any of her jokes. What were they about?
To be honest, I think I like Crystal's more than Jackie's. I think maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
It wasn't that memorable, so I guess so. I remember Crystal's.
She won. I have here that she won, but
yes.
What did she do? I don't remember. What did she have? What did she say? Who did she have? Do you remember?
I can maybe let me Google. Hold on. I can do a quick little search. Did I write it down? No, I didn't, because I started after. Damn.
Yeah. That just leads me to believe she shouldn't have won. She shouldn't have won. It wasn't that memorable.
Mini challenge. Okay. I'm not trying to do all this reading, girl. It wasn't just that. It wasn't memorable, It wasn't miserable either.
Miserable. It wasn't memorable, but it wasn't miserable.
Yeah, but kudos to her, I guess. Maybe it was funny. We just didn't get it.
Yeah.
Maybe it just wasn't our dish. You know, what Whoopi said, you know, which is the guest host or guest judge, you know, she said it's funny to one person, it may not be funny to other, you know.
Maybe it just,
I think I laughed though. I remember laughing, but
I don't remember that
you don't remember that.
at all. Like at all.
I don't think you laughed really that much during the episode.
Yeah. I was sitting there like this.
You just like something funny because I don't see it.
And it's supposed to be a funny episode, you know? That's why I'm just like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Okay. So moving on to the main challenge, actually, the one woman show.
Before we move on, I think it's important to note that since Miss Jackie won the mini challenge, she got to decide the lineup for the mini challenge.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Which, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I have notes. Yeah, I also put Jackie get to choose. I don't know, can't English right now. Get to choose who goes last and who goes first and like the order, basically, you know. Also said to keep this in mind for later because, you know, she tried to play.
Payback.
Because, you know, I think in her mind, she didn't see as her forcing Miss Jada to be last, but whenever you play it back, she was just like, Miss Jada, I don't know you don't want to be last, but...
Basically saying, like, girl, you going last.
You know, it's implying that she needs to be last, you know. If someone did that to me, I'm like, okay, I guess, you know. That's not me volunteering, which is what, quote unquote, Miss Jackie said that Jada did, but you know, it wasn't it. It wasn't anything of the sort. It was her being like, okay. It was just her being like, okay, I guess if I gotta be last, you know.
Right.
And I was just like, damn.
Should have put long ass Sherry at last. The fuck was that? But you know, we getting ahead of ourselves. Let's, you know.
I mean, that's tea. But you know, because it was Miss Sherry and Miss Jada at the bottom.
Yeah.
And I mean, not the bottom, but like towards the end, you know.
Yeah.
And neither of them wanted to close the show, which, you know, me and you were very confused. We're like, why doesn't someone want to close the show? Because usually whoever closes the show in like a normal scene is the best, you know?
Yeah.
So we didn't understand. And then we wanted Jada to end it because we were like, of course she's going to kill it. Bada boom, bada bam, you know?
Yeah.
I think we kind of, you know, jinxed her. And I really think Miss Jackie purpose. She knew.
And petty and shady.
Because she knew.
Petty and shady. Did she know that that's one of her biggest competitors or competition in the competition or whatever?
Yeah.
That's what I just said, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I just said a bunch of words and I don't know what I said. But
it made sense. Yeah, that's what I put. I was like, you know, she saw Miss Jada as her biggest competitor and she just wanted to take her out, which I'm not mad at. And just own up to it. Because, you know, at the end of the day, it's the competition.
Yeah, I'm not a gaslighter. Like, you volunteer?
No. Bitch, I put you at the bottom for a reason. The last person for a reason. And that's it. Own up to it.
You killed me. Why would I put you where you want to be? Why would I do that, you know?
Yeah, which I understand. I see the logic. I'm not mad at it. Cool. You know, she's actually playing the competition, which I feel like they've been really friendly and not like taking this as like competition, you know. They've been too buddy for me this season, which I understand it's a sisterhood, you know, it's all good, but at the end of the day, it's a competition. And I need, you know, there hasn't been like that one person to like be cutthroat, you know?
Yeah.
And I thought Jackie was going to be that girl, at least on this episode, but she tried to backtrack, so...
Say what you mean.
Shady. Period. Yeah, we can. What else did I say? Yeah, we can just move on. So.
The rehearsals.
Cool. Girl, everybody was a mess.
Everybody.
Usually they have like a standout. I mean, the only person that was a standout in the judges' eyes was Miss Crystal. Huh?
Not in the rehearsal though.
Yeah, I thought so. 'Cause they were like laughing at her. I think. Oh, no, it was Heidi. I think they were laughing at Heidi. Because I put Heidi was funny.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, we'll get there. But Jackie was definitely struggling. I thought it was just her karma for what she did to Miss Jada. But we'll talk about that later. But she was struggling. She was too much in her head. She was thinking about it too much. Maybe because Miss Whoopi was there. I would be nervous. She's funny.
I'm nervous doing this now. And I'm just talking to you, but I know you recorded me, so I'm like, oh. Yeah. Can you imagine like somebody you really look up to just like evaluating you, like judging you?
Yeah. I mean, I used to dance and I used to like do it for competitions and stuff in high school. And I remember being nervous.
What if Kehlani was there?
I would be nervous as fuck. But also, I feel like me and her are kindred spirits, so maybe not. I mean, I met her before.
You did?
Yeah, twice. Once at a concert with G-Eazy back in like 2015, and then second time, I think it was also 2015 or 2016 during South by Southwest.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was trying to like get a picture with her, and her manager just like, oh no, we got a show to go to, so I was like, yeah. But Kehlani was nice. She was like, I'm sorry, gotta go.
Dang. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I could see why they would. Like, I'm trying to think like.
Speaking of Kehlani, go stream. It was good until it wasn't.
You better promote her. You better promote.
I'm a fan. I'm like one of her biggest fans. Cool. Whatever. Moving on. Rehearsals. Yes, trash. We were talking about Miss Jack. Did you have any outstanding notes from anything?
Only thing that stood out for me was when Whoopi told Jada that she talks too fast, and I was like, I keep telling her I talk too fast all the time, so I understand her perfectly. My family be like, "What did you just say?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" I said what I said. That's what I said. You didn't get shot.
Fast though.
Huh?
I feel like you don't talk fast.
They think I do. They think I talk fast. They think I sound country. We disagree on a lot of stuff. I'm like, really?
I can hear a little country. Maybe a little Texas rub off on you.
So, yeah, sometimes I do it intentionally. And then also, before I even moved out here, people used to say I talk country. And I was like, I'm from San Francisco, born and raised.
Born and raised in the Bay.
Yeah, they're like, I can hear a little country in you. And I'm like, really? I've never been to this, like, before I moved out here.
Maybe you're just destined. Maybe you were just destined to be down here.
Maybe.
You're supposed to be in the South. You're Southern Belle, even though you're from the Bay.
I know.
For real. I get that a lot too. Like, a lot of people will tell me that I sound different depending on, one, if I'm drinking, or two, if I'm around like people that need to like talk proper, or like around friends, or certain type of friends too. Like, I either sound quote unquote white, then I sound like hella gay, and then I sound country. Like
different people bring different stuff out. I don't feel like that's. Some people might be like, oh, he acts different when he's around. So certain people bring out different sides of you. I feel like that doesn't mean you aren't, you are when you're with someone else.
Yeah, I'm multifaceted. Like, I'm nice. That means I can like switch real quick. I can code. I can go from one group to the next and like transition real easy. That's just me. So it's just easy for me to do that. Sorry, I'm pouring me a little tequila soda.
I know my water. Stay hydrated, Shaw.
Stay hydrated. Nice. But yeah. I put Crystal. I wasn't amused with this rehearsal. Like, I didn't get what she was doing at all, to be honest. Until the actual thing, which we'll talk about later. Also with Miss Girl We Not Gonna Name, Miss Shady Boots, Miss, One Hit Wonder.
Sure.
Huh?
It was really lackluster.
It was very lackluster. I was like, girl, what? And she was trying to do like some fish thing. I was like, what is this? What? What is this? Like,
me up. The Disney Channel show Fish Hooks? She was giving me fish hook vibes.
Yes. Oh my God. Why did you just tap into like a brain that I haven't entered in like a minute? I was like fish hooks, and I was like, wait.
Vibes.
Yeah.
Away. Fish hooks, I feel like that was even more entertaining than the hell she was doing on that stage.
Yeah. You giving discredit to the fish hooks. And that show was kind of clap for me. I still watched it. But it was kind of clapping. That is saying something. Also, Miss Gigi, not surprised, not giving me any jokes.
Right.
Luster. But later on, she gives a little something that we'll talk about.
She gave us something. Was it enough?
I mean, compared to a lot of people on there, I laughed. Like she had, okay, we'll jump into the actual main challenge. So main challenge, they're actually performing everything now, and the runway is also purple, purple rain, purple, huh?
Purple.
Color purple. Yes. Okay.
I was gonna tap into a color purple character or something. We're gonna get to that later though. If they did the color purple character, but make it fashion, I would have been living.
Yes.
If they did singly, but make it fashionable. Oh my God.
That's what Miss Jada's gave us. But we'll talk about that later. So, moving on to the actual show, I'm excited because it's a comedy challenge, and I'm like, cool, it's gonna be funny.
Nobody really stood out for me, and I'm be honest. Like, you could go through them all individually if you want to, but I'm saying I did not laugh. Look, I did not laugh at all during any of them.
Yeah.
Even the ones who were slightly better than the other ones, I did not laugh.
You're like, it just wasn't there for me at all.
If maybe I wasn't in the mood, maybe it wasn't funny to me, which I think it just really wasn't funny to me. I did not laugh at all.
The struggle. I feel like, I think I chuckled. Like, I definitely chuckled during Crystal's, which I feel like this was definitely Crystal's week-ish, funny-wise. The mini challenge and, like, the actual challenge.
Yeah.
It was her week. We'll talk about her runway later. But I think she was the highlight for me because she actually had, like, a continuous, like, character, and I can see the entertainment value in it. Did I actually laugh a whole bunch? Was I like, hee? No, I wasn't. I did, little hee, little chuckle, and that was it. And that was the most I did out of the whole episode, besides the mini challenge.
Right. The mini challenge, I laughed way more.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even spectacular, but it was entertaining. Like, I don't know.
Right. It was just like whenever your friend says something funny to you, but you don't laugh out loud, but you still put LOL, but you thought it was funny anyway. It was like that.
For the mini challenge.
Yeah.
Right. I was because I'm not thinking LOL for the main challenge.
Yeah, no.
I'm thinking, what's the one where you see? That was me. I was just there. I was just like, okay, next person. Oh, okay. I was like, okay, maybe this person will make me laugh. No? Okay, moving on. What? Miss
Like, okay. Huh?
The audacity to be, 17 minutes?
Miss Pie.
17 minutes of me not laughing. Girl, what are you doing?
Yeah, she was going on and on, which was so disrespectful to Miss Jada, because I feel like that threw her off, and then maybe she just also her skit was not that funny. But whenever Miss Jada, which we were all rooting for Miss Jada, she
Or she improvised. I'm just saying.
She did improvise. Like whenever she realized it wasn't funny, she made a joke about it, that it wasn't funny.
They laughed then. They laughed then when she improvised. When she went back to her story, it was like, okay, this is not funny. And then she improvised again, and they laughed.
Right. I feel like she should have just started making shit out of her ass at that point.
Making stuff up.
Yeah. So, we're disappointed in Miss Jada, which is the first time this whole season. Because Miss Jada has been killing it every single episode.
She better bring it next week, and I ain't playing with her.
We ain't playing no games. Like, no games. Like, this ain't the time to have these fuck ups. You're not a white queen that can just coast to coast like Miss Gigi. And, I love Gigi, and that's saying something. And, I saw that on Twitter. Miss Gigi is able to have all kind of mishaps and not be in the bottom two. And, we find out later that Jada is in the bottom two because of this. And was she the worst?
No.
It was terrible, but she wasn't the worst. But, and there was plenty of times where Gigi was the worst, and somehow she prevailed, which is, I guess, her power, but I guess, is it her white power?
I mean, it's just really, this season, I don't want to say it's the worst season, but it ain't the best, Like, I'm more excited now for the celebrity ones and All Stars coming out. I'm like, yay! This one I'm over with. I just want it to be over.
Yeah.
Just over.
Yeah, I'm over it. And especially since, like, our fave just did bad. I'm like, oh, what the hell is going to actually happen? Like, I don't know where the season's going to go now. We can talk about Miss Jackie. Miss Jackie did okay. I feel like she was funny. Like, not funny, but, like, entertaining.
I remember her story, but it wasn't funny.
It was. I enjoyed how she went back and forth. Like, I felt like it was very smooth. Like, it was very conceptualized. Like, I was able to understand it. Like, I got the point of it. Unlike others, like Miss Heidi, we're gonna compare to Miss Heidi. It was very confusing. Different people was going around. She started dipping low for the grandma, and then stammering, and I was like, who's what?
I mean, maybe that's what her grandma was like.
Well, yeah, I was getting it, like, at first, but then she started adding other characters, and then I'm like, wait, is this the grandma? Is this the drunk uncle? Is this the cousin? Like, who's who? Like, and I agree with the judges whenever they were like, oh, you need to, like, differentiate them more, like, Jackie was able to put glasses, like, you can tell who is who,
Yeah, sure.
whenever herself.
Whatnot.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed, I would say, Jackie did her thing on that. I mean, was it the best thing? No. But she did a thing.
Yeah.
I would say that, for sure.
Yeah. I don't really have much commentary, to be honest, because it's all blurred. It's one big blur. It's just, I didn't find any of it entertaining. Yeah.
It just was.
I was just like, yeah, this person did okay. This person did okay. This person did okay. You could have did way better than that. Both of y'all.
Right. True. Yeah. So, did we talk about everybody? We talked about Miss Crystal, right? Yeah, we talked about, no, we didn't talk about Miss Crystal. Miss Crystal, during this, I feel like she was the best.
Yeah, the audience definitely found her the funniest. Did I find her the funniest? I didn't find anything funny. But, the audience found her the funniest.
But I can see the entertainment value in it. Like, I understand, like, again, the concept.
Yeah, I can understand that the audience found her the funniest, so she should have won.
I understand the audience found her funny.
What I have to say about that? And I was living for Crystal, but these past 2 weeks.
Living for Crystal.
like in my mind, we discussed this. My top four was like, you know, Crystal was a part of it. It was Heidi, Jada, Crystal, and I really didn't care which one between Gigi and Jackie made it, whichever one of them, you know. My top three, and I was like, I'm hoping they do good. These past 2 weeks, Crystal has been like going like this to me, for me, but in the eyes of the judges, she's been going like this. I don't understand.
Yeah, you were like one of the day one Crystal stands.
I was like, yeah, Crystal.
You was like, okay, Miss Eldebarge.
Yes, I really was. I was living for Miss Crystal. I might come off as a Crystal hater to y'all now, but that's only because I'm not agreeing with this direction she is going in.
Right, the creative direction.
Yeah,
I still think she's like the same person. Like she's lovable. I get why people flock to her.
Yeah.
Cool. Drag wise, no, I can't get into it. I want to. I really want to, because she's a great person. You can tell she's a great person. But besides that, like, it's kind of the same with Miss Heidi. Like, before I was like, I don't know about Miss Heidi, But, she grew on me because her personality came and she started looking better. Her makeup was better. Is that shade? I mean, that's just
it's facts. I always say, is it shade if it's true?
It's not. I mean,
that's constructive.
Shady, but if it has facts behind it, it's just straight facts.
That turns into constructive criticism. If it's shade with truth behind it,
it's constructive criticism. Quote that. Period. Yeah. I think, did we talk about all the queens? Girl, I can't even keep up.
Sherry.
About
Sherry.
Girl, she was just talking. Like, she was actually, to be honest, I'm gonna say this, I hate to say it, she had the most laughs out of me, but it was just so long, and like they were supposed to keep it under 5 minutes, and it would just go on and on. And like she wasn't even getting to the little fish part until like 7-8 minutes in, or maybe 10 minutes in, or something like that. And I'm just like, what's going on? Like, she's just not aware. She's just being extremely selfish, like what Miss Michelle said, being very selfish. And, ended up being 17 minutes long. Like, what was the reason? What was the reason? None.
Oh.
Like, if it has to be 17 minutes.
Not one bit.
Huh?
I didn't laugh, not one bit, but I was like, damn. I was like, and then they had the little time going by at the bottom. I'm like, God damn. Like, girl, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I can see how she can entertain people. Like, she can be like maybe a stand-up or something, I can see that. But it wasn't that time to do that. It wasn't time to improvise. You could tell she was improvising and trying to make, she was getting laughs, so she was just trying to feed off those laughs.
Right.
Which I understand, but, you got a time limit. TikTok, everybody else stayed within that 5 minutes and not you. And you have someone behind you. Like, if you were the end, maybe you should have been the end in that case.
That's what I said, yeah. She should have really gone last if you knew like he was going to do that. Because I don't care. She didn't lose track of no goddamn time. 5 minutes is 5 minutes. And what I want to know is, why didn't nobody stop her?
Yeah, they should have been like, all right, cut you off.
You're right. Oh, you didn't get to your joke? I'm so sorry. Follow the guidelines next time. And for that, she should have been in the bottom. Period.
I mean, you have to see there. I mean,
I didn't even get to her fish story until like what, 6-7 minutes in, and I'm like, you got 5 minutes. If they would have cut her off at the 5 minute mark, and it's like, okay, your story was supposed to be about a fish, but what was it? You forgot to it because you know why?
You just didn't say it. Like, girl, yeah, I agree. Totally agree. She would have been in the bottom, in my opinion. But, you know, moving on to Runway.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm just thinking of possibilities if she was in the bottom.
Runway. The only people that stood out to me was Miss Jada.
Yep, loved it.
Gigi, per usual.
Oh, I was about to say, what did she wear? Yeah, okay.
And Heidi.
Heidi didn't really stand out to me, if I'm being honest. But she looked cute.
Yeah, I mean, like, based on those three, because the other three didn't stand out to me at all.
Noticed the really good and the really bad.
Yeah. And the other three, I just wasn't here for it. Like, I'm thinking if it's just me. Huh? What'd you say?
I said the other three came around the runway looking like tree monsters. That was their strategy.
Tree monsters get into it. Yeah, I don't know. Like the color purple, like, first of all, I guess that's their interpretation, but I don't know. Like I was thinking based off the movie, maybe.
Of Whoopi, right.
Right. Or maybe like, you know, maybe different shades of the purple, like very extravagant. You know, whenever I think of purple, I think of like luxury, cute, you know. I don't know. It wasn't those three didn't give me that. They gave me, like you said, Tree Monster.
Yeah. I didn't even realize it until you just said it. Like, it was pretty much one tone of purple the whole time. And, you know, there's so many shades of purple. Like, they all chose, like, the same shade of purple. And, like, I don't know, maybe they're not cultured enough. But, like, I would have thought there would have been more the color purple move look, in like, inspired looks. When I heard, like, she said category is the color purple, I was like, oh my God, yes, I love this. And then I would just got like, oh.
Well, I mean, as you can tell, the white queens didn't really do that. I felt like Miss Jada, for the most part, gave us like Beyonce, black royalty kind of.
Yeah, she did a Whoopi inspired look, which I love.
And Heidi too, because I remember Whoopi liked Heidi's outfit. I remember that.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, I thought it was cute. Like both of those outfits, the black queens, they understood. The white queens, even Miss Gigi, because like Miss Gigi gave us like Scooby-Doo vibes, which I was here for, because like the look looked cute. And it was purple. Cool. But was it the color purple, like based on the movie, which is what I thought the theme was?
Right.
But also, I'm kind of glad because it would have been a fine line, because it would have been like a fine line of like appropriating and like appreciating.
There would have been a lot of people on Twitter mad about it.
That's true. But I would rather them risk the controversy based on the looks, like, you know.
Seriously.
Yeah, like Crystals. You know, I thought she did well up until this part. And like conceptually, again, I get it. I understand, just not there for it. And like I feel like maybe even if she didn't wear the ears or something or did something different with her face, like I don't know. I think appear wise, if she did something different, I would maybe like it a little bit more. You know? But it just the ears, it was giving me Loch Ness Monster, like, I don't know. Like she just came out of the sewer, but like the purple sewer, I don't know. And I talk trash because I know people are going to come for me, but it just is what it is.
Yeah, it was just not great at all. It was not great at all. I did not like it at all.
Yeah. The judges loved it.
I don't know. You know, I just think somebody needs to come down there with a paper bag on or something. And just glue a bunch of shit to a paper bag. They're going to love it.
Maybe. I mean, I think there's been like a bag dress, maybe. I don't know. But hey, I guess if they like it, I love it.
Somebody should wear a mop.
Mop. I mean, someone wore sponges on season 10. Miss Monet Exchange.
They love it.
Oh, Monique. Was it Monique or Monique? Girl, I get them confused. Huh?
Did they love it?
Yeah. I mean, it was.
I bet they did.
No, but it was actually funny though, cause like it was like a whole bunch of different sponges and like I don't know. I thought it was creative, but also the Black Queen.
DIY type of shit. Like she looked crazy to me.
She did look crazy. It was like a whole bunch of rags, which we'll move on to Miss Jackie Party City.
Yeah, I don't remember. I didn't remember her, and that's saying something.
She had like the little tongue, and like it looked like a Halloween costume to me. And it looked like she shopped at Party City, which, hey, if you got some of your materials, they're cool. And it was, I guess everybody was trying to go for the campy look today, which, I love me a good camp. I'm not trying to go in the woods, but, I like a good musical, like, huh?
Go glamping.
Yeah. Maybe I like glamping. Beauty. Like, what Zendaya gave us whenever it was camp for Met Gala. I like that.
Right.
But the whole, I don't know, it was just so weird.
It was. I didn't like anything. Well, besides Jada and Heidi.
Yeah, like it was just so weird. And then Miss Shady, they love that little cat, flopper outfit. And I was like, girl, here she go again. Old school. I mean, she didn't look old. She gave us a little different face. But like, again, same tone, like from the old school. She even gave us a little flapper dance. I was like, here we go. Same old shit, nothing new, same week.
Right.
Week, same shit,
Yeah.
So.
It was underwhelming. This whole episode, in conclusion, underwhelming. The best part about this episode was the lip sync, and I'm being honest, as sad as that is.
True. Yeah. And the lip sync, so bottom, Miss Heidi and Miss Jada. And I feel like this is a hate crime.
A hate crime.
Because I'm like, what the fuck? Oh really? First of all, okay, I kind of understand Miss Heidi being at the bottom because this is, again, this will be her 4th time in the bottom. Yeah. But Miss Jada, damn well, she's gonna bring it. She don't deserve, and you can put one of those other queens. You can put Miss Pie at the bottom.
For real, just for being selfish, that should teach her a lesson.
Period. And Jada would have still been. I mean, Miss Heidi would have still been there because the lip sync. Miss Jada brought it.
Have we seen Cherry or Poppy, whatever the hell she's on by? Have we seen her lip sync? No.
I mean, besides like in the main challenges, no. Mm-mm. She hasn't been at the bottom. She's just been middle of the road. Which makes me believe she's going to be in the top 4, which is sad. She's going to be in the top 4. I don't want to say it, but she is.
So who do you... All I know is Jada better be in the top 4, and that's on period.
Yeah. And, sadly, Miss Heidi went home. I was sad to see her go.
Fun this week. This week should have been the double Shantae, because this was actually a really good lip sync. Last week's lip sync was trash. Basura.
Yes.
This week was actually worthy. I mean, more worthy than last week. I don't want to say something. Listen, Edwards and Tatiana level. But this was more worthy than last week to me. But, they jumped the gun, wanted to do a double Shantae.
Yeah, I'm mad. They should have definitely did the double Shantae. I agree with you. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Miss Heidi definitely had more potential, but I can see her. She's definitely gonna be back for All Stars, and All Stars she's gonna bring it. Especially like now, I follow her now, and her makeup is so much better.
Really?
She's in it, and I feel like she'll probably have more money.
Instagram. What's she gonna buy?
Huh?
Is it still hiding in the closet?
Yeah, she's still gonna buy Heidi in the closet, but yeah, she's like, oh, I'm getting kicked off. I think she was just using that just to ride the wave. She's like, oh, you can call me whatever, as long as I'm still here, you know. But yeah, no, hiding in the closet, I feel like fits her better. But you know, she's gonna be an All Stars because like she was a standout. She had a lot of growth.
Yeah.
So she's gonna be back. I don't know. Will she win All Stars? Probably not.
Iconic queens not the ones that win. I'm just saying.
Huh?
I said a lot of the iconic queens are not the ones that win.
That's true. I mean, Miss Shea Coulee is gonna be back with All Stars 5. Yes, Miss Shea.
From what I saw, I was like, yes, face beats.
Yes, I mean, and then she should have won that season. Season 9, she was amazing. Which I'm afraid that's just what's gonna happen with Miss Jada, but you know, we'll see. I think the top 2 for me will be Jada and Gigi, for sure.
I knew you was gonna say some shit like that. I just knew you was gonna say some shit like that.
What was gonna be? Crystal, I guess. But like, look what when it comes to these looks.
Guys, I can't Crystal White. I'm trying to root for you. I'm trying to, but you're making it so hard. When you come dressed up like the Jolly Purple Giant, I cannot.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So like, you have to choose between the lesser 2 evils, and I'd rather have a cute queen.
No.
I like some pretty.
I like her personality.
I mean, that's T. And a man, yes, as well. But maybe in drag, I like to see
in both. Personality over looks any day.
No, I get it. Yeah, same. Maybe Miss Crystal. I just haven't been like the hugest fan of Miss Crystal, so maybe that's why.
Okay, she's pretty, but what else are you serving? What else are you giving me? Like, I'm not just. If this was like RuPaul's runway, yes, you are it. You're doing you're just me. It's not. It's without being a full package. And Gigi, I don't think is.
And if it was RuPaul's runway, Miss Crystal wouldn't have made it at all. She would have been.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. I feel like they're both equally good at what the other person is not good at.
Yeah.
So like, it's a toss up. I would say it's a toss up between Gigi and Crystal for the top 2. Jada better be top 2, period. Ain't no discussion. Yeah, Miss Jackie, she can go. They call her Miss Flappy Cox on Twitter.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And I was like, I actually kind of like Miss Jackie though. I do, like, besides this episode, because you know she tried to come for Miss Jada, but besides this, I feel like she had a good storyline. You know, I appreciated it. Drag wise, you know, I don't think she's been the best, but I don't think she's been the worst.
I don't think she deserves to win or be top 2.
No.
She's been in the bottom too much for me for that, you know?
Yeah.
She should have been in the bottom, but, you know.
Well, it is what it is, I guess. You know, we're not the judges, so we can't dictate anything.
Hey, you just said that because you stand Gigi. I mean, but thankfully, you were just saying that because you stand Gigi.
I mean, would you have Miss Jackie or Gigi?
I don't know.
You know who you want to choose?
I said Gigi, but now I'm not so sure.
So then, yeah, so that means she's your top 4 then.
Who?
Miss Gigi.
Who? Who is left? We should be forgetting about that whole other person, but she is not included in this. She's not even part of the discussion right now. So taking her out. That's the top 4 right there. Boom.
See, yes, period. That's what I'm saying. I think Miss Gigi does deserve to be in the top 4. But I think she needs to dive deep.
Mom was in the top 4, not her.
Who?
Her mom is in the top 4, not her.
Yeah, her mom deserves 4.
Her mom is in the top 4, and if God forbid, if Gigi win, she needs to split most of that with her mama. I'm just saying, her mama is winning that.
$5,000 of it needs to go to her mom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because her mom is turning out looks. I want her mom to design my outfit.
Okay, like, do your mom got an Instagram?
I know.
How much she charging? I need to know these things because I need her mama to design something for me, you know.
Right, period. You know, we'll figure out how to make it go, but just design it. If point me in the right direction, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I feel like her mom is probably a little expensive because those outfits look a little expensive.
I mean, does the one for the makeover one look expensive?
I mean, it was like a fur coat kind of thing, so it probably...
It's not real fur, though. I bet you it's not real fur.
It probably didn't look expensive, but it probably was expensive to make.
I bet you it's not real fur, though.
Or maybe not real fur, but even mock fur can be expensive.
That's true.
I feel like it could be, she can charge a pretty penny. Maybe she needs to have her own line. I would maybe buy if she had her own line. Actually, you know what? We're going to have a campaign to stand Gigi's mom.
And Gigi's mom. I'm a Gigi mom stan, not a Gigi stan.
Yes, maybe that's who I actually stand too. Maybe this is why I'm holding on so well.
Yeah.
Oh, who's texting me? Someone keep texting me. I keep seeing something pop up in the screen. But yeah, that was the conclusion. Miss Heidi went home. She did her little whistle tone whenever.
I loved it.
Whenever she was leaving, which I didn't even get because I thought the episode was over with, but she just kept talking.
She was like,
I was like, damn, she's still in the... Oh, this is based on Untucked. I was like, damn, she's still talking.
I feel like you say it every week though. Like last week, you were like, damn, he's still talking. Damn, he's still talking.
I'm like, I just want this to be over with already. Like, first of all, we don't understand the purpose of Untucked anymore. Like, I guess like the purpose of Untucked now is for them to talk to the celebrity, which is, I guess, the only part that I actually kind of like, But besides that, back in the day, back in the Gap, we used to get tea, we used to get some shade, we used to get drama. There used to be almost fights.
Right.
And now they're too little buddy. They're a little too nice for me.
I'm just thinking about y'all gonna hear this a lot. My favorite woman of all time, Alyssa Edwards, because the personality is there and she can her runway. She knows how to lip sync. But anyway, her season was messy as hell, and I was living for it. Like, bring that back. Bring stuff like that back.
Yeah, or like Miss Shangela, whenever people were telling her that she had a sugar daddy.
Like,
I could have a sugar daddy. I would, because guess what? I'm sickening.
Right.
Yes, like, I missed it. I mean, season 11 had the drama. Season 10 kind of had some drama. I kind of lived for it. It's just the season. It's the flop season.
Mm.
Well, and it's okay. Not every season's gonna be great.
Right.
Just not it. And I feel like it's because there's a lot of RuPaul things going on, and it just too much is going on in the RuPaul universe right now, and this season did not get a lot of attention because the other TV shows needed more attention.
Yeah, that's
and they know that regardless, people are gonna watch this. The original stuff, regardless.
Miss RuPaul, say, ma'am.
Miss Ma'am.
Acceptable. Unacceptable. Do better.
Do better.
Do better.
Like, I don't know.
Sincerely, a wig.
Sincerely, a wig. Love the show, but not the season.
Yeah, for real. For real.
But yeah, I think, we might cut this right underneath an hour or about an hour. So, follow us on the socials.
They'll be down below.
Period. Yeah, I don't have anything else to plug. Like I said, stream Kehlani, period. And that's about it. Maybe I'll put her link down below too. All right, well, bye.
Annyeong.